What's going on, boys? It's episode 1 of my trading boot camp that I'm starting. So there's going to be no episodes before this. This is the ground floor. This is where you're going to want to start. There's nothing else. So before we get started, I want to make 3 things clear to you guys before we touch any charts or nothing like that. So the first thing I want you guys to understand is what this course actually is. I want you guys to understand what I'm going to be teaching you. Secondly, I just want to tell you guys how this course is built and why. And then thirdly, I want to tell you guys what's expected of you for you guys to succeed in trading. This isn't like a long list of tips. It's a sequence. Every video after the last. Every video builds off the last video. So if you guys are going to be skipping around, go into the third video because you think that it's more important, you're not going to get anywhere because every new video uses frameworks and vocabulary from the last video. So you're going to need to watch every single video if you're just starting out, right? So what actually is this course? So basically, I'm just going to be teaching you guys the way that I interpret the market. I'm not going to take credit for any strategies. I'm not going to say that I made this shit up. I'm just going to teach you guys how I see the market. So what this course is going to be teaching you guys is you're going to learn how to be able to read the market well enough to be able to react to what's going to happen next with a set plan that you can execute time after time after time. And the thing is, most beginners seem to think that you can predict the future and you can predict where the market's going to go. And lots of the time, that's just not the case. What you want to do is you want to be able to see what price has done to be able to understand what's likely to happen next. That's the best way that I could put it. My entire goal is to make you guys reactive, not predictive. You can write that down. Write that down. Reactive, not predictive. You're going to react to the price action. You're not going to predict the future of the price. All right, so this is going to be the layout of the course. So this is where we are right now. We're starting on Module 1, Foundations. So this is just going to be chart basics, market structure, and liquidity. Just super simple, the very basics that you need to trade any strategy. It doesn't matter which strategy you're trading, you need to learn these. And then Module 2 is the retracement toolkit. So these are going to be things that you're going to use after a move has already happened to try to catch a re-entry. So things like FEGs, premium and discount, IFEGs, and fair value gap sponsorships. Module 3 is where things start to get a little bit more advanced. We're going to be trying to form a daily bias, manipulation, and our entry triggers. And then module 4 will be execution and risk. So we'll look at things like stop loss, take profit, position sizing, how to read news, and knowing when you shouldn't be trading. And then module 5, we're going to be looking at psychology. Psychology is arguably the most important thing in trading. You need to have a good mind in order to become profitable, no matter what. That's like the most important thing. All right, so here's the main mindset shift this course is going to ask you guys to make. So if you've traded at all, there's a good chance you've operated like a gambler. You've felt the emotions, you've wanted to click the button because you want to make money. And what we're going to try to do is take you from a gambler to a technician. A technician doesn't feel the urge to act off these emotions and want to click buy or want to click sell, right? A technician has a checklist of set things that they need to see happen before they enter a trade. That way there's not as much emotion involved and the decision is already made before the trade setup happens. See, when I started trading personally, I would see the candle start going up and I'd think, oh, we're going to go up. And then I'd just buy and try to catch a little move, try to, make a little bit of money real quick and try to guess what happened. I lost money, I lost money, I lost money. That's when I realized something needed to change. And that's when I looked into this. And this mindset shift right here is going to be one of the most important things you guys learn over the course of this boot camp. The goal is not to teach you guys a bunch of terminology and give you guys indicators to make you profitable. It's to help you guys understand the difference between a gambler and a technician and why you need to have that mindset shift to become a technician. Now, for this course to work out for you guys, there's going to be a two-way agreement, okay? So my side of the agreement is I'm going to provide you guys with every piece of education you need, fully built out, in order. And your guys' side of the agreement is you're going to need to watch every single video in order, right? Don't just skip to episode 14 because you saw something about take profits or stop losses and you thought it sounded more important. You need to watch every episode in order and take notes and do the homework that I provide for you. And another really important thing you guys are going to need to get is a journal, a trading journal. It doesn't need to be something online, some website that's super fancy that you need to pay for. It just needs to be a notebook and a pen. That's it. So This is my trading journal. Super simple. I started this way back. I just have pages on pages, just documenting my trades, how I felt, stuff like that. So this is going to be super important. This is absolutely necessary for you guys. And I need to be completely honest with you guys here. If you think that you're going to become profitable and start making money within the first few weeks, trading isn't for you. Okay, you can click right off this video. But if you're willing to make this change for your future and take the time to learn a skill and apply it over the next few months, you will see good results. I promise you. And this is the course you guys are going to take, okay? I'm going to teach you the concepts, you're going to learn them, and then you're going to start a paper trading account. No real money, just for practice. You're going to start taking trades with the strategy that I taught you, and you're going to journal until you prove to yourself that you can make money, fake money. And then you're going to get on a demo account. So you risk a small amount of capital on a demo account, and if you can prove that you're profitable, a company will give you money, a company will give you capital to trade with. You don't need to worry about this yet. We're just going to learn the basics for now, but just know that that's the course you guys are going to take, okay? And here are the key takeaways from today's course. So the first one's to be reactive, not predictive, right? We're going to try to be reactive and see what price has done to try and react to what's going to happen rather than trying to predict the future of price action. The second is that this course will compound and each episode will build off the last. So we can't skip to episode 15 because stop losses and take profits seem cool. We need to watch every episode in order so that we can understand terminology for the next episode. The third takeaway is going to be that mindset shift from gambler to technician. A gambler acts on their emotions and they take trades because they see price going up or they see price going down and they want to make money. A technician has a set list of things they need to see happen before they enter a trade. Number 4 is that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's going to take time and it's going to take hard work and dedication. You're not going to see profits next week. You're not going to see profits 2 weeks from now. It's going to take work, and if you're willing to put in the effort, you will see a change. You will make your life better. And the fifth is that homework is not optional if you wish to succeed. I'm going to provide you guys with the stuff. It's your choice if you want to succeed, if you want to use it, and if you want to change your life for the better. And with that, you're probably wondering, Talon, what's the homework for today? So there's going to be 2 things. The first is you need to get a journal started, no matter if that's online, if it's just a notebook, if you have a pen and paper, get your journal started, and you're going to answer these 2 questions. The first question, why are you doing this, and what does a successful trader version of yourself actually look like? So write down what you think you look like day to day as a successful trader. What would your life look like? Number 2, and this is very important, write down in your own words that you are capable of becoming profitable and you won't quit until you succeed, until you make that happen. Make that promise with yourself to change your life for the better. Okay, and that's going to wrap up episode 1. So next episode, we'll go to market basics, the foundations. It'll be the first time we look at a chart. I hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. It's only the start, and I'll see you guys in the next one.